inside Blind Tech. Welcome to the first video, I should say, of Blind Tech. I am your host of this series, Hilarious D, as stated before, and today we are actually going to get into how to create a folder. And now that we're here, I think this is a perfect organizing method or feature that Apple has added to the iPhone. Keep in mind, people, that when Apple was developing these types of phones, somewhere down the line the director of the program said, hey, let's make this business savvy, let's give business people organization or networking at their fingertips, and one of the greatest features of this phone is creating a folder. For all you app heads out there that have your apps laying around or you don't know what to do with them as far as organization, you can organize them into folders. So thanks Apple for that good idea, or good installment I should say, as far as creating folders. So how do you create a folder, or what is a folder? Once again, a folder on your Apple device is a feature that allows you to keep all of your apps organized in one folder with one folder name that pretty much sums up what that folder is about. For those of you who have usable vision, you can see that I have pre-organized apps into folders already. I have a social folder, a finance folder, productivity folder, games folder, an entertainment folder, and things like that. And for those of you who does not have sight or have very limited sight, here's what it sounds like.
VoiceOver on social networking folder, 25 apps, 5 new items. Sports folder, 11 apps, 542 new items. Finance folder, 16 apps, 3 new items. Games folder, 5 apps, 2 new items. Double tap entertainment folder, 14 apps, 1 new item. Food folder, 7 apps. Workout folder, 3 apps. Productivity folder, 19 apps, 1 new item. Travel folder, 14 apps. Double tap to open. Foot Locker.
And
Double tap to open.
there you go. That's all my apps that I already created myself, that I organized my apps into. I don't want you guys to think that I'm not doing these methods myself on the daily. This is one thing that I actually live by, is having my apps organized so that I can find what I'm looking for when I want to find it at any time. So as you guys can see, I have all these folders here. Now if you double tap on the folder, you can go inside the folder and it'll show you what apps is inside the folder, how many notifications each app has inside the folder. It'll tell you the name of the folder again, and once you get inside the app, it'll give you the ability to change the name or edit the apps once inside edit mode. So let's go inside of a folder.
Sports folder, 11 apps, 5 opening sports folder, sports, heading. Double tap and hold to start edit mode.
There you go. So once again, once you go inside the folder, it automatically takes you to the name box that says sports. And as she said, you can double tap on the box to go into edit mode to change the name of the folder, I believe.
Closing sports folder, opening sports folder, sports, cap S. Sierra.
And as you can see, here is all my apps inside the folder.
NFL. ESPN. NFL Fantasy. 2019. Bleacher Report. Fantasy. 1 new Fantasy. Predictor. MLB.
And that's pretty
Double
much
tap to open.
the apps that's on the first page. And just like on the home screen or the app area of your phone, they'll put the apps inside screen. So the more apps you put inside the folder, the more pages that the folder creates.
Page 1 of 2.
See, I
Adjustable.
have 2 pages, so
Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value. Page 2 of 2.
and I think I had 2 apps on here.
Sports. Ravens. 530 new items.
There you go.
Double tap to open.
And you just do your same swipe gestures to switch between pages to get to the page that you want to be on, to find the app that you want to find, or to do editing on that page as well.
Page 2 of 2. Page 1 of 2.
So if you go back to the first page, like I said, you can edit the apps inside the folder, and we'll get a little bit into that in a moment. But the next thing I want to show you guys is actually how to create a folder with like-minded apps.
Closing sports folder. Sports folder. 11 apps. 542 new items.
And what I mean
Double tap
by
to open.
like-minded apps, like let's say I want to create an app that has to do with, I don't know, finding houses or apartments, and I have these apps: Hotpads, Zillow, Apartments for You, and whatever the housing app is called. You can organize those apps to be in the same folder under the same folder name, housing or house hunting, or whatever you want to name that folder, or whatever the iPhone has named that folder. Because if it does not, the iPhone that I'm talking about does not recognize the folder as a preset folder that it already has in its memory, then it will just name the folder folder. Then you have to manually go inside the folder and change the name to whatever you want it to be. So like I said, you want to create a folder with the same apps in mind. I already have some apps here already who are, well, they are not in the folder, and we're going to put them in a folder that's labeled shopping. So what I want to do is I want to find the first app that I want to put in the folder.
Champ Sports.
Let's
Double
do,
tap to open.
Let's do Champs. So what you want to do is you want to swipe down
Edit mode.
to edit mode. Double tap on that.
Started editing. Delete. Drag Champ Sports.
Then you want to go to drag Champ Sports,
Finish line. Is editing.
and it automatically takes you to the next app that you may or may not want to start the folder with. In this case, I do want to start a folder with Finish Line. So again, using the same swipe down gesture.
Stop editing apps. Add to drag session. Drop Champ Sports before finish line. Drop Champ Sports after finish line. Create new folder with finish line and Champ Sports.
Then
Drop
you
ready.
wanna swipe down till you hear create new folder with Champ Sports and Finish Line. Double tap on that.
Creating folder. Add widget. Button.
As you can see, it created a folder with those 2 apps, and as we stated before, it named it folder because the phone does not recognize it as a preset folder inside its memory bank. So now what we want to do is you want to find that folder that that you just created, and it still should be named folder. You want to find it.
Game World. Folder. Folder. Is editing. 2
There we
apps.
go. We found
Finished
it.
editing.
So now we want to go inside that folder.
Edit mode. Activate. Default. Opening folder.
Change the folder
Heading.
name by
Double tap and hold to start edit mode. Swipe up or down to Cap F. Foxtrot. Folder. Heading. Started editing. Folder name.
double tap
Folder.
on that
Text field.
folder name, and now it's a text field. So you want to double tap on that text field.
Folder name. Text field. Is editing.
Then you
Folder.
wanna clear
Character
out.
mode. Insertion pointed end. Delete. R. E. D. Cap F.
Clear out folder, and now we want to rename it shopping.
Cap S. H. O. P. I. N. G.
And once you named it shopping or whatever you want to name it,
Done.
Want to hit done?
Done. Finish line is editing. Character mode.
And then you want to go up to the top where you found that folder name at first and see if it's changed to shopping or whatever you want to name it.
Folder name. Shopping. Text field.
And it is
Double tap
named,
to edit text field.
it is named shopping. So now you pretty much created your shopping folder. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go back out to the screen
Finished editing.
where the apps are, and we're going to go get those other apps that we want to put inside the shopping folder. And you guys can see what it's like to actually drag apps to the folder that you just created or previously created, apps that you downloaded rather, and drag those into folders. So you want to go out to the where the apps are.
Closing shopping folder.
Find the
Social
app.
networking folder. 25 apps. 5 new items.
Find
Double
the
tap
app
to open.
that you want to drag to the shopping folder.
Shopping folder. Game World. Foot Locker.
We have
Double
Foot
tap to
Locker.
open.
So again, you want
Edit mode.
to edit mode,
Started editing. Delete. Drag Foot Locker.
the drag Foot Locker.
Travel folder. Is shopping. Game World. Downtown Mock. Astrology. Game Pass. Lids mobile app. Is editing.
That's the next app you
Double
want
tap
put
to
inside
add to
the shopping
drag.
folder.
Drops available. Stop editing apps. Add to drag session.
Then you want to swipe down till you hear add to drag session, or automatically double tap on the app because it should be highlighted on the last action that you did. So double tap on that.
Dragging 2 items.
That's the prompt. Now we're dragging 2 items, so you want to get to that shopping folder.
Travel folder.
Let's find
Is
it.
shopping
There it
folder.
is.
Is editing. 2
Shopping
apps.
folder. So now you want
Drops
to
available.
swipe down.
Stop editing apps. Drop Foot Locker. Lids mobile app. Lids mobile app before shopping folder. Drop Foot Locker. Lids mobile app. Lids mobile app after shopping folder. Add Foot Locker. Lids mobile app. Lids mobile app to shopping folder. Drop
There it
ready.
is. You want to swipe down till you hear add such and such app to the shopping folder. Now you want to double tap on that shopping folder.
Drop complete. 4 apps.
And now our apps are inside the shopping folder.
Shopping folder. Activate.
That's
Default.
usual.
Stop editing app. Activate. Default. Opening shopping
Yep.
folder.
So
Folder
now
name. Champ. Finish. Foot. Lids. Foot.
all
Finish.
our
Champ Sport. Finish.
apps
Foot. Lids mobile
are
app.
here
Is editing.
from the
Double
app
tap and hold to
screen.
perform move by hold and drag. Swipe up or down to select a custom action, then double tap to activate.
All the apps are here from the app screen, as I was trying to get you guys to hear that prompt. VoiceOver will prompt you on everything, so don't worry about missing anything on this video. You can just listen to the prompt and whatever
Finished
you
editing.
remember it from this video, apply it to the VoiceOver prompts, and you guys should be good. And as you can see, all the apps are here that we dragged from the app screen. And now, like I said, inside or earlier in the video, that you can edit these apps in alphabetical order, which we're not going to do. You guys can do that on your free time. You guys can organize these apps in alphabetical order to better suit, your organizational skills, or how organized you want to be. And there you guys have it. You've created a folder. And what we're going to do in a moment, we're going to actually go drag the other apps that I have downloaded into different folders, so you guys can get a taste or a feel of how to drag different apps into different folders that you guys created. And do me a favor, since we made it to this part of the video, if you made it to this part of the video, go ahead and comment "I like shopping" down in the comment section, and that'll let me know that you guys made it, or you guys are still here with me at this part of the video. And as an early banner, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. This is my first video. I didn't think I would be at this point in my life where I would start making content, but here I am, man. Thanks. So don't forget to like, comment, and share. Once again, comment "I like shopping" down in the comment section, and that'll let me know that you guys have made to this point of the video. So now let's go back to the app section.
Closing
Now-
shopping folder. Shopping folder. 4 apps.
we're going
Double tap to
to
open.
do that. You can exit out the folder by performing your return to the home screen gesture by swiping your thumb up or finger up to the first vibration. So now we're going to drag these apps that are not in folders to the folder that we want them to be in. And let's start with
Downtown Game World. Shopping folder. Game World.
Game World. So
Double
again,
tap to open.
we're going to swipe down to edit mode.
Edit mode. Started editing. Delete. Drag Game World.
Hit drag Game World.
Downtown Mafia is editing.
Since this is a game app, we're going to find our game folder.
Social net. Sports. Finance. Games folder is editing.
Then
5
we'll
apps.
swipe
2 new
down.
items. Stop editing apps. Drop Game World before games. Add Game World to games folder. Drop ready.
And double tap on add game world to game folder.
Drop complete. 6 apps. 2 new items.
And now VoiceOver just prompted us and said that the action was complete. So now our Game World app should be in the folder. And then we're going to find the rest of our game apps and drag them all at one time inside the game folder.
Travel folder. Shopping folder. Downtown Mafia is editing.
We have Downtown
Double
Mafia.
tap and hold to perform move by
Yeah.
Stop editing apps. Finished editing. Activate. Edit mode.
Edit mode.
Started it. Delete. Drag Downtown Mafia.
Drag down.
Astrology
Mafia.
Coach is editing.
We don't
6
want
new items.
Astrology Coach, so
Game Pass. Page 304.
find out
Adjust.
that
Game Pass
is our
is editing.
last game app.
Stop editing. Add to drag session. Drop down tab. Add to drag session.
Add it to the
Dragging
drag
2
session.
items.
These are game apps, so we find our game folder.
Social net. Sports. Finance. Games folder is editing. 6 apps. 2 new items. Stop editing it. Drop downtown. Add Downtown Mafia. Game Pass. Game Pass 2 games folder. Drop ready. Drop complete.
And there it is once again.
8 games folder. Activate.
Go
Default.
inside the games
Open in
folder.
games for page 1 of 2.
We have 2
Adjustable.
pages, so you want to
Swipe
swipe
page
over
2 of
to
2.
the second page. There's none there.
Page 1 of 2.
Let's check and see if our apps made it here.
Delight Games Premium. 7 little words. Game World is editing.
There's Game World.
Downtown Mafia
There's
is
Downtown
editing.
Mafia.
Game Pass is editing.
And there's our Game Pass
Double tap
app.
and hold to perform move by
There
hold and
it is.
drag. Actions available.
There's all 3 of our apps that we've dragged inside the games folder. Inside the games, there's all the apps that we've dragged from the app screen into the games
Finished
folder.
editing.
And VoiceOver pretty much will prompt you from this point on what you can do with the apps inside the folder. As I stated before, you can organize them in alphabetical order. You can organize them 1, 2, 3, whatever suits you. You can organize them inside the folder. And actually now we're going to go drag the rest of the apps that I have downloaded into the folders that I want them to go into. And for this portion of the video, I'm actually not going to be talking, commentating, responding, whatever words you want to throw in there, so you guys can actually hear step for step on what it sounds like. And you guys who are watching the screen, you guys can actually see what it looks like. So let's get to it. Return to the home screen.
Closing games folder. Games folder. 8
Let's find our
apps. 2
first
new
app.
items.
Let's find
Double
our-
tap to open.
Let's find our first app, and from that point on, I'm going to be silent. That's only so you guys can hear what it sounds like.
Astrology Coach. 6 new items. Edit mode. Started editing. Delete. Drag Astrology Coach. Social networking folder is editing. Stop editing apps. Drop Astrology Coach before social networking folder. Drop Astrology Coach after social networking folder. Add Astrology Coach to social networking folder. Drop complete. 20 shopping folder is editing. 4 apps. Page 3 of 4. Page 2 of 4. YT Studio. YouTube is editing. 4 new. Stop editing apps. Delete. Drag YouTube. Utilities folder. Page 2 of 4. Page 1 of 4. Page 2. Page 3 of 4. Social networking folder is editing. Sports folder. Finance folder. Games folder Entertainment folder. Stop editing apps. Drop YouTube before entertainment folder. Drop YouTube after entertainment folder. Add YouTube to entertainment folder. Drop ready. Drop complete. 15 apps. 5 new items. Page 3 of 4. Page 2 of 4. Bible is editing. 25. Stop editing apps. Delete. Drag Bible. Files is editing. Page 2 of 4. Page 3 of 4. Social net, sports folder, finance folder, games folder, entertainment folder, food folder, workout folder, is editing. Productivity folder, is editing. Stop editing apps. Drop Bible before productivity folder. Add Bible to productivity folder. Drop ready. Drop complete. 20 apps, 26 new items.
And that's actually it, guys. That's how you drag different apps to different folders that you've created. We've actually reached the end of the video. Like I said, man, this is a great feature that you guys should utilize in your daily life to keep you guys organized. I know for myself, if I become unorganized, I become a little
Finished editing.
frustrated, or I feel like I'm out of place. So once you get organized, your phone will look neat, you guys will feel clean, and it'll work for you. I promise it'll work for you. So try to utilize it for a day or so. Let me know how you like it. All my information will be down in the description. Thanks you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed my first video under Blind Tech. Until the next video, I'll let you guys later.
Voiceover off.